Israel and Russia could be at war within the decade. Could Israeli airstrikes in Syria trigger war between Israel and Russia? As always with the Arab-Israeli or Iranian-Israeli conflict, the real danger isn't the regional conflict, but how it might escalate. In the 1973 war, the Soviets threatened to send troops to Egypt unless Israel agreed to a ceasefire. The United States responded by going on nuclear alert. Israel remains determined to continue pounding Iranian forces in Syria in a bid to keep Tehran's forces away from Israel's northern border. At the same time, Russia has thousands of troops in Syria that could be caught in the crossfire, or even become belligerents if Moscow tires of its Syrian ally being pummeled. And if Israel and Russia come to blows, would Israel's big brother, the United States, feel compelled to intervene? Not that Jerusalem or Moscow are eager for such a fight. Neither of us desire a military confrontation, a senior Israel Defense Forces, IDF, official told me during a recent interview in Jerusalem. It would be detrimental to both sides. Yet Israel's policy boils down to this: it will do whatever it sees as necessary to eject Iranian forces from Syria. And if Russia doesn't like it, then that's just the price of ensuring that Syria doesn't become another Iranian rocket base on Israel's border. Relations between Jerusalem and Moscow are far warmer than during the Cold War. The result is a strange embrace reminiscent of the US-Soviet détente of the 1970s. On the surface, a certain friendliness and desire for cooperation. Yet beneath the smiles is wariness, suspicion, and a clash of fundamental interests. No one in Israel is confused about who the Russians are and who they are aligned with, said the IDF official, who spoke on condition of anonymity.